Mrs. McCarr.
Hello, Father.
These two gentlemen want to talk to you about Gervais. They're from the Stalker inquiry.
Sure, not the laugh of the century. Well?
Mrs. McCarr, do you know of any reason why the RUC might have been after your husband that night?
He'd an Irish name. Should have been after him since he was at school.
Why don't you leave us alone? We're proud of our Jervis.
Is this a wholly accurate account?
Yes, sir.
Was there a cover story for each of the incidents?
I've got nothing to add to that, sir. I had my day in court.
Who was it came up with the cover story?
With respect, sir, do us a favour.
Then Alan did you any favours?
And you will, sir.
Come on, laddie. They were ready to drop you right in it. Could be inside doing 25 years.
Aye? Well, I'm not, am I? I wish I'd kept my bloody mouth shut.
You don't owe them anything. Now, why don't you tell us who it was debriefed you?
Can I ask you a question, sir?
Go ahead.
How would you rate my chances of promotion?
It's a waste of energy. CID investigation. It's a total disgrace. Special branch files are doctored. The SSU get lockjaw every time I come into the room. Even the bloody relatives don't trust us. I mean, is there something I don't know? Have I contracted leprosy?
I wouldn't know, John. I'm not a doctor. So who do we think devised the cover stories?
Well, no one's letting on, naturally. It's got to be somebody high up in Special Branch of Goff. I'd put my money on the head of tasking and coordination.
Who's that, then?
One Samuel George Flanagan.
Why don't we have him in?
Gosh, you'll love this. He's been seconded to the police college on the mainland. He's lecturing the top brass on counter-terrorism. There's another thing.
What?
Herman's promoted him. Superintendent Flanagan now.
Get your drink, sir?
Not now, thanks, Ron.
Governor?
I don't know why we bother.
Well, the Tully Galley trial comes up next week. Let's see how Brannigan's little tale stands up in court.
Will not make any difference. All they want is a whitewash.
No. The DPP wants a solid investigation. And so do I.
Well, we've no friends here. That's a fact.
We didn't come here to make friends, John.
Telephone, Mr. Stalker.
Stalker?
A word to the wise.
Who is this?
A friend. Your offices are bugged and your telephones are tapped. Be very careful.
Please, can you tell me who you are?
A sergeant in the RUC. I'm from a Catholic family, like yourself.
My family's got nothing to do with this.
Over here it does. I'm going to give you some names to look out for. Are you listening?
Yeah. Can we meet?
These are all special branch men. All right?
Right. Are you still there? Hello?
I've got some good news for you, boys. You won't have to testify. The judge wants to stop the trial.
Doubtless, when deciding whether to bring this prosecution on such tenuous evidence, the grave consequences likely to result from it were carefully weighed. Each of the accused was charged with murder while in the course of discharging his duties as a police officer. May not it be that members of the security forces may now ask, am I to risk my life carrying out this order, knowing that if I survive, my reward will be the even greater risk of life imprisonment as a murderer? As for the 3 deceased men who unhappily forfeited their lives, they died not because they were victims of murder, but because they decided not to stop when intercepted by the police and to risk all in an attempt to escape. It was a gamble that failed. I wish to make it clear that having heard the entire Crown evidence exposed in open court, I regard each of the accused as absolutely blameless. I consider that finding ought to be recorded, together with my commendation for their courage and determination in bringing the deceased men to justice. In this case, to the final court of justice.